Bryson. This is Michelle. First of all, I want to say thank you for taking time out of your day to speak with me yesterday. This is the video that's going to show you those 3 things that you can do to bring more customers to your business. So once you've had a chance to review this, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me and we can definitely chat. Or you can take these 3 things and do it yourself. I'm fine with that as well. So let me go ahead and get started and show you those 3 things that's going to set your company above your competitor. Number 1 thing that we're going to go over first is going to be content. And most business owners know that they do need content, but they don't know that the average amount for the number 1 result in Google is going to be anywhere from 15 to 2,500 words. So for you just to show up at the top of Google, you want to at least have 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords. So I'm going to compare your website today with Basie's Roofing. They're the number 1 competitor. And we're going to go ahead and look real quickly here at a word counter that I put in both the sites, and it's going to tell us what you have on your home page. So for Silverback Roofing, you can see we have 180 words. But if we go here to Basie's Roofing, they have 1,802. So we do want to make sure on here that you do get at least 1,800 words or more just to start beating out your competitor. And what Google will do, they'll send out these little crawlers and it's going to go through the website and they're going to find anything that has different keywords to it, and they can see also behind pictures. So just for instance here with this first one that we have, we can do save image as, and you can see here it just has a whole bunch of letters and numbers. So what you would want to do is put in there different keywords. You can put in your company name, you can do roofing OKC, roofing Edmond, any other different service areas that you want business in, plus any of your actual services that you offer, you can put in here as well. So any of your pictures that you have, you can do that with. Okay. And a lot of times you can do that for the videos as well. So let me just go over here real quick and we're going to take a look at Basie's, and we're just going to scroll down. So if I click on this right here, you can tell here they have Basie's Roofing, Roofers in OKC, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Rogers, Arkansas. So they have different keywords listed plus service areas that they do as well. And if you just scroll down their site some more, you can see that they do have a lot of content on their homepage. So we have another company, Ubersuggest, that we use. And basically what that does, it gives us the behind the scenes of what Google is looking at for each company. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Basie's first. And they have right here 65 keywords. And if we click on that, you can see different things that keywords that they have that they're being found for. OKC Roofing, Roofing OKC, OKC Roofing Companies. Now if we go ahead and go over to yours, it says you have 1 keyword. So if we click on that, it's Silverback Roofing. So this is going to be what they consider like a branded keyword. It has your company name on it, so somebody's actually typing in Silverback Roofing just to find your company. So let me just go ahead and change this. So just to go back to this, we want to make sure that to beat your competition online, so we want to make sure that we at least have 1,800 words or more on your homepage with the right keywords, because that's what's driving your competitor's business, and it is 100% beatable. And what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to take one of those keywords, Roofing OKC, and I'm just going to put it in the Google search here. I already have this ready. And what we're going to do is when you come first, you're going to see here in Google all these ads. Any of these sponsored ones are Google ads. Ads can work, but they also can be a money pit if your website isn't dialed in. So before you go out and spend a lot of money on Google ads, just make sure that your website's going to convert first before you do that. Okay, number 2 thing that we're going to look at today is citations. And you might say, well, what's a citation and why do they matter? Why do we need them? And what this is, if you go past the sponsored area, you're going to come into this business section. You can see here OKC Roofers, Statewide Roofing, and Heiner Roofing. This is our Google Maps section, and it's going to be also known as Map Pack. It's the business name, address, and phone number. And our map pack is going to be these top 3 people. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that on different directories that you have your name, address, and phone number listed. And this is how Google verifies and gives relevance to local businesses. So for you to come up in that top area, these are some of the directories that you could put your business name, phone number, and address on. It's going to be Bing, local.com, Yippee, Switchboard, different companies like that. And, that's going to help you push your business up into this section right here, this map pack. And, we can also go ahead and we have companies that we can go to and pull your competitors' listing of their directories that they're on, and we can take those same directories and we can match those with your company and get those on there as well. But the one thing is you just don't want to stop there. You want to make sure that, say if your competitor has 100 citations, we want to make sure that we get 50 or 100 more, just so that we're not just matching them, but we're dominating them, and this will take them a lot longer to catch up if you have more on there. So number 3 thing that we're going to look at today is going to be link juice or backlinks. And this is the 3rd pillar that's going to really help you dominate on Google. So if we go ahead and scroll down here past a little bit further, you can see right here is Basie's Roofing. And I'm going to say about 60% of your customers, when they're looking for a roofing company or any type of different services in that same field, they're going to pick this first company that pops up here. And this is where you want to be. So for you to get there, you need authority. And to get authority, it comes down to backlinks. And it's when one backlink on one website links to another one online. So you look at it this way. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice, kind of like a vote of confidence. And in Google's eyes, this is passing authority. And the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. So a quick example, if you get a local blog or an industry site linking back to you, well then that's perfect, great. But if you're a roofing company and you get a Pizza Hut linking to you, that's not so great because you guys don't sell pizza. You're not in that field. So, and what I'm going to go ahead, we're going to go back to that Uber suggest that we were looking at earlier, and I'm going to go to Basie's. And you can see they have 1,132 backlinks. And if we go over to yours, you have 4. So this is telling me that on their site, they have backlinks that are strong, relevant sources. And that's what is pushing them up into this number 1 position. And like I said, this is where you want to be as well. So for you to get there, what we can do is we would go to your competitor site and pull those same backlinks that they have linking to their business and get them linked to yours. Getting to the top is definitely not magic. It is definitely a method. And, I've shown you that here today, how you can become, number 1. So let me go ahead really quickly, and I'm going to go over those 3 things again. So number 1 is going to be content. So on your home page, you want to have at least 1,500 words or more with the right keywords. Number 2 is going to be citations. So you want to have, if your competitor has 100 citations, we want to get above that. So anywhere from like 50 to 100 more. So you're beating them out from a landslide. And number 3 is going to be backlinks. The more relevant sites pointing at your business is going to show Google you're the authority. If you implement these 3 things, you can become number 1 across Google. So you might be saying, well, okay, what do we do now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do it on your own, and I'm totally fine with that. Or you can reach out to me. My name is Michelle. My number is 405-410-3024. Once again, for the most effective route and to save yourself some time, just give me a call. My number is 405-410-3024. Bryson, I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to hearing from you.